if you have anything to do with crypto, being able to use the Bscan is a very important skill that every single person that has a cryptocurrency or that have a crypto on their wallet needs to know. Bscan, I believe they are underrated. And when you ask some users, okay, have you checked the Bscan? They'll be like, what's that? And they don't actually know how to do that. So in this video, I'm going to make it a bit detailed and explain the most important things that every users actually need to know on Bscan. Bscan can actually put you into trouble if you don't know how to use it. Alright, so if you know how to use Bscan very well, you can keep yourself away from scam, you can keep yourself away from a lot of fraudulent transactions. Alright, and you can protect your asset from the public. Alright, so this is just how to typically do it. So let's just check it out right now. So first off, we are going to go to bscscan.com. All right, and we are going to be working hand in hand with coinmarketcap.com. The reason is because I'm just going to be detailed about how you can actually find some tokens and make some research about tokens by yourself. All right, so we are going to go to coinmarketcap.com and let's just say we want to make a research on a particular token. All right, and then another thing is we are going to be using another transaction hash ID and verify and see some make some findings about a particular transaction. All right, although the transaction is not particularly mine. All right, but it's just for tutorial. All right, that's for educational. All right, so now we are on bscscan.com. Now you can see here there are a lot of things you can search for here. You can see addresses, tokens, names, tags, labels, and website. All right, so on website. All right, so now you can see here that you can literally do so many things. Top account, view transaction, pending transaction, view contract. All right, so and then here you can see tokens. You can see top accounts here. All right, you can see here. Okay, top accounts holding by BNB balance. All right, you can see here tokens, resources, some other resources that you might want to look at for and more. All right, so now let's assume we are a typical user that doesn't know much. All right, that doesn't want too much details. You just want the basic, the barest minimum. All right, now first of all, let's go to coinmarketcap.com right here and then look for a token. All right, now on CoinMarketCap you see a whole lot of tokens that goes the one that is recently added. Let's look for one that is recently added. All right, I have no affiliation with any of these tokens. I'm just clicking and just checking out. All right, if you notice, most of the tokens that are recently added, most of them don't normally have CoinMarketCap. Market cap. All right, most of them you find only the information provided by the owners of those tokens on this market cap right here. All right, so now how we assess them is if they are on BSC. All right, okay, this one has its own explorer. All right,
well, we can start off by copying let's start with an address. We can start off by copying a random address and then paste it in here. It could be your wallet address or whatever address that you have. Now first of all, this is what the address, when you copy an address and search an address of a wallet here, this is what it displays. It displays the value of the BNB that is there, which shows here, which is not included to the entire balance here. Then it will now show the entire balance of whatever token you have on that address, active token. All right, and the number of those tokens. You can see this address has about 9 tokens and has about $11. This is just a random address I got from somewhere else. I don't know where I got it from. All right, so you can see all the tokens that is actually on this address. All right, so by just copying someone's address and then pasting on Bscan, if that person have any token on that Bscan, it's definitely going to display every single token or all the tokens that they have on their address and the balance that they have on their address. Only follow up with whatever transaction that has existed upon that address. Now this is how to do it. See, I just copy that address and paste it here. Now every other token that exists on that address, you can find it here. Token that exists on that address, you can find it here. Let me click here. You can see there are 8 tokens on this address. You can see every one of them. 21,000 of BNBW and the rest 𝐂𝐫𝐲, 𝐂𝐫𝐲. There are so many 𝐂𝐫𝐲, and this address typically has about $30 worth of BNB. All right, $30 worth of BNB on that address. Now let me show you another one that a lot of person have probably used it to, you know, deceive you, all right, or scam you, and you feel like they have money. All right, here you can literally import anybody's address or any random address into your own wallet, and it will be existing as if it is yours, but it's just a watch honey address. All right, so let me take, for instance, let's look for another random address. Let's go back. Let's click backward. All right, let's click backward. We're actually checking BNB, right? We're checking BNB. All right, we're checking BNB. All right, so now let's click here and look for any random address and click again, random hash ID swap. All right, we just click that. Now look at this transaction. Let's click on where it was sent from. Okay, it has about, it doesn't have much money on it. All right, then where it is sent to, the last address. So most times we make about our findings about token on the CoinMarketCap, and if you notice on the CoinMarketCap, the information displayed here is always in most cases limited. You can see here, you see you have the website, the explorer, different explorer, the community, and the chat and the white paper and this thing, but most times it never displays the information about the number of holders, and you never see people's comments like controversial comments about the particular token here. So on Bscscan, let me just check here. Let me search here. Let's search something else. All right. Okay, let's search a token right here. Let's search Shiba. Y'all know Shiba Inu peg token. All right, you know Shiba is the Shiba existing on Bscscan is a peg token. All right, so here you can actually see the contract ID. All right, which you can as well you might likely see here and copy on the CoinMarketCap. All right, and then you see the website. Moreover, you see the entire social media that is engaging on this platform here. And one most important thing here is you see the number of holders, and you see if what the addresses are holding, the percentage that each of those addresses are holding, like this one here, this one, and to see most of them, you see about 90%. Any coin that you see about 90% is being held by the first address, first, second, or even close to 100%. Run away from it, because most time it will be a rock pool. All right, so you don't want that to happen. Rock pool, you lose your money. All right, then you can, another most important thing that you might not see on other platform here is if you come to this comment section here, you can see some users comment about the particular token. All right, so users always give their best comment. So you see some comment that will wow you off. You know, most users will comment their experiences here. All right, most users will comment their experiences, and then it gets to tell you whether, okay, this token is good or not, or whether you can go ahead to get it or not. All right, so you can also check here to see if it's verified or not. All right, you check if it's verified or not. So if a token is not verified, most likely you not see this image right here. It will tell you something about it that is not verified. So you can do a lot of findings about any token right here. All right, then you can as well, most importantly, see the market price, the fully diluted market cap of the token right here. All right, so on CoinMarketCap, you might not see that. All right, most new token, you might not see anything about the market cap. All right, like here the Shiba Inu already have a market cap. All right, 𝐻𝐻𝐾𝐞 Shiba Inu is officially it's officially built on Ethereum address, so it's existing on a Binance Smart Chain at just a peg. All right, that's why we can view it right here. So that's it about token. So this is what literally most person does on this platform. Let's assume we just click on the holders right here, and then you can actually see the percentage of each person's the percentage that each person holds on this particular coin. All right, so now looking at this, let's just click on random address right here, and let me click on this one. It holds reasonable amount of token right here. All right, I just click on that address. Now if you come over to the bottom here, you will see how much that person actually holds. All right, the holders, the information, all the transaction that has ever existed on that particular address, you can actually find it right here. All right, so you can see the balance, the BNB balance on that account. You can see the value of that balance. You can see the particular address and the transaction that has been existing on that account for the past few days. All right, so now if you copy this address and then import it as an address on your Trust wallet, it will reflect like a normal wallet. All right, when you reflect like a normal wallet, most persons use that to deceive other persons or maybe make them feel like they have so much money on their wallet. So let me just show you how that works. So I'm going to copy this address here, and then I'm going to send it to my, okay, I'm using desktop, so I'm going to paste it on my WhatsApp so that I can copy it on my mobile phone from there. So this is the address that we pasted right here. I have to click here, copy it right here, copy, let me copy that, copy it. Now go to my Trust wallet. Now go to my Trust wallet and click on import wallet, and click on already have a wallet, then click on smart chain, and then click on addresses, and then paste this address. Let me give it a name, YouTube tutorial. All right, let me put it like that, and then once you click import, every single coin on smart chain on that address will appear. Now you can see it here. Every single token on smart chain on that address will appear. You can see the on that token, but that's about $59 million, $59 million, $59 million. This one here, Binance Spec have about $13 million. All right, this one here, Binance BUSD Peg BUSD. All right, Ethereum $4 million. All right, 4 plus. All right, then USDT is about $3 million, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So every other token that are a bit dead token are also seen on that platform right here. All right, so if this same address is imported as Ethereum address, so whatever token that is on this particular address on Ethereum platform will also reflect. All right, you can see that there is no Ethereum, no Ethereum token on this. So that's what most person literally does, and you feel like, okay, this person YouTube tutorial, let's click on it again, and you feel like, okay, this person is super rich. All right, this person is this, and now this is one thing that you verify some of this thing. Now this address here, this particular wallet here, you can literally do nothing, you can only see. So this address now is no longer private. So if this person move a token out of this wallet, I'll be notified. All right, my Trust wallet will automatically notify me. I'll know. All right, so but you see here, you can always receive here, but you can't send. This is the personal wallet address, but you can't send. You can't send. Okay, let's assume you want to send something out of this wallet. You can't send. This is a watch on a wallet. You can't send. So now this also should teach you that, okay, there are some wallet address that you display publicly. You should be sure that you don't display wallet with your main access publicly. Sometimes you can use one wallet to receive a token and then use the other one to transfer it to your wallet containing your main asset. All right, so people could be monitoring your wallet, monitoring your transaction, and when you move an inch,
they look for everywhere to want to dupe you or scam you. So I'm not saying that people can easily scam this kind of users because you don't literally know who this user is. All right, I'm just saying if you display your wallet address publicly, like your main wallet address publicly, it doesn't make sense. All right, it can put you in an insecure position.
This is the final part of this video. All right, there are a whole lot when it comes to Bscscan, how to use Bscscan. There are a whole lot. You can literally search anything. You can search a token, search an address, just like I've mentioned, search hash ID, find detailed transaction, detailed information about how your token went, or how an operation went, or how a project is actually operating on this same Bscscan. All right, let me assume you log into an account. All right, I have an account right here. I just registered an account, so you can actually register an account. All right, on that account you can actually do a whole lot of things. You can name transaction, you can put a watch list, you can make your transaction, add a private note to a transaction, you can name your own address. All right, let me see it. Let me put some kind of transaction notes. All right, I have to log in again. Address private note. So you can add I have not added any address right here. So you can add a private note to address. You can give a private name to an address. All right. So whenever you transact, you instead of we make a lot of transaction, and sometimes we don't actually know what sometimes we get confused where the transaction is being sent to or where it is being sent from. So here you can actually name your address. You can actually name your address so that whenever you transact, you just see it. Okay, it was sent to, all right, for instance, 𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐵. All right, you can add a private note. Okay, this is a grocery address. All right, so this has a lot that you can actually explore. All right, you can actually view verified addresses on here. All right, that is verified addresses that you have verified. All right, so there are a whole lot. If you understand all these things, then you don't have much problem using Bscscan. And the next video I'm going to make is going to be about 𝐻𝐫𝐵𝐾, and it's going to be a total review on 𝐻𝐫𝐵𝐾 as well. All right, now at this point in time, if you love this video, please give me a thumbs up. All right, and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of amazing videos coming up. All right, so this Bscscan literally has a lot that if I can go on and on and on and on and on, the whole tutorial will be boring and you might spend an entire day here. So as time goes on, I'll be giving you a sneak peek of every single thing that exists on this Bscscan. So be sure you are tuned up with my channel. All right, subscribe, and see you in my next video.
So, do you love this video I'm making for you guys? Did you learn something new? Please do well to subscribe to my channel. All right, if this actually made you learn something new, or if you actually learned something new from this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video so that YouTube algorithm can push it as far as possible and more users can come join us. All right.